A Just Stop Oil tycoon. Of course, he runs the Ecotricity company, providing clean, green energy across the country. Dale Vince has caused a storm over a huge 30-foot-tall Palestinian flag being flown on the front of that very HQ of his green energy firm in Stroud.
Yes, it's absolutely enormous. You couldn't miss it if you were driving past, could you? Locals in the Cotswolds town have demanded the long-time Labour donor removes the banner from his office building, saying symbols from foreign wars have no place in their quaint community. So while councils are ripping down Union Jacks, should a mega political donor be allowed to fly such a giant Palestinian flag, or I suppose any flag at all? Well, yeah, it's a good question, isn't it? We're joined by the chairman of the National Jewish Assembly, Gary Monde, and the broadcaster, Fahima Mohammed, who will have different views on this, I'm sure. Gary, I'll start with you. Should he take this flag down?
Of course he should. That flag represents a terror organisation. It was created by Yasser Arafat, the founder of the PLO, in 1964, at a time when Egypt occupied Gaza and Jordan occupied the West Bank. They believe Palestine is the entire territory of the State of Israel. It represents the destruction of Israel, and it also represents Jew hatred. Absolutely, that flag should be taken down. And I believe most locals who don't really have a view on the Middle East issue at all want it taken down as well. It's got nothing to do with, as Dale Vince says, shadowy Israeli lawyers. What a joke.
OK, let's throw that over to Fahima.
Well, I think what you just said there, Gary, unfortunately, for most people across the globe, do not agree with you. That does not represent Hamas. It is a misrepresentation and misinformation. And we've shown many flags. I've let you speak. Please let me continue without interruption. OK, this is not about foreign policy. It's about freedom of expression and solidarity with the oppressed people. We fly the Cornish flag, the Pride flag, even football flags, and there's never been an outrage, even if it comes to Tibet or Ukraine. And a lot of, countries across the globe recognize Palestine. Even the Prime Minister today is actually, in making sort of, ways in which in future Palestine will be recognized, even if it's a non-sovereign state at this very moment in time. That did not stop, Tibetans or the Cornish flag or anything else in the past. And for you to display an entire region as being Hamas supporters is completely wrong. You've constantly said that narrative, and that is absolutely wrong.
Okay.
Even
I didn't mention Hamas.
Let Gary come back to that. Let Gary come back to that.
I didn't mention Hamas at all in my earlier remarks. This flag was formed by Yasser Arafat, the leader of the PLO, in 1964, and at a time when Israel did not occupy Gaza or the West Bank. That flag represents the destruction of the State of Israel, no more and no less. And it is a flag that represents and is seen by so many of the Jewish community in Britain to represent Jew hatred, the way it's displayed on all the marches.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. There are 13 Jewish organizations that even stand with the Solidarity for Palestine, Holocaust survivors, ministers, even ex-prime ministers.
They are a tiny minority.
They are all Jewish, and they're all in solidarity with Palestine. And they recognize there is only the far-right extremists in the Netanyahu government, which includes yourself right now, by the way you're speaking, who has absolutely no idea what you're talking about, and are extremist, ethnocentric, and are there to destroy the Palestinians.
Okay, that's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of accusations there. Fahima, one moment. There's quite a lot of accusations that you've thrown at Gary. Gary, do you want to come back on those?
That is from Channel 13.
Hang on, Fahima. We'll come back to you.
Let me speak, Fahima.
We'll come back to you, Fahima, Gary.
Please let me speak. The viewpoint that the Palestinians essentially wish to destroy Israel and the Jews there is widely held. It is not just a question of you saying, oh, well, there's lots of Jews who actually support a Palestinian state. There are a heck of a lot more who do not. And there are a heck of a lot of people around the world who do not support the notion of Jew hatred, which that flag represents.
But you haven't seen the protests in Israel right now. Even in Netanyahu, in his own government, they actually state that they want to take over. They are the ones that are causing destruction, not the other way around as you described. That is completely incorrect. And that is on Jewish TV. That is not even here.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there because we've run out of time. But thank you very much indeed, Gary Monde and Fahima Mohammed.